Darren Barker, boxing superstar, phoned me up, no, choose country. And then I put a little scenario to him and he just went, yeah, actually, it's a fair point. So
well, not Stuart Pearce would say, someone like Stuart Pearce.
But you've got to give the scenario. It can't just be England or... You've got to go big on it.
Yeah, win a competition or play for your country. There you go. That's fair.
Yeah, but you know Stuart Pearce would choose that over his kids, right?
Playing for his country, exactly.
Yeah, he would do. Lee is a Derby fan. Hello, Lee.
Hi, you all right, mate?
I'm good, how are you?
Sound, mate, sound.
Good. Do you wear glasses?
Only for reading.
Oh, forget that. Go on then. What's your view on Club v Country?
My view is I'm currently driving to Reading to watch Derby, and I'd personally rather Derby get 3 points tonight than England win the Euros. That's...
No, you wouldn't.
Because I travel everywhere to watch.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. I mean, I want England to win more than anything, but I'm 1,000 times more a Derby fan than...
What do you make of...
I go everywhere. I watch England, I just turn the telly off and go to bed. I follow Derby everywhere.
Do you think that's the same for all footballers when they're called up to their national side, that they would choose country over club or not?
No.
You don't?
No. I think a lot of players... the Premier League's the biggest thing rather than the country. I do believe that. For the players, not for me, but Derby's more important than England, for me personally.
What about if you became a professional footballer? What do you think would be important, playing for your country or still playing for your club side?
I'd love to play for England. I saw that interview with Gazza where he's nearly in tears and he's on about playing for his country. But I'd rather score for Derby away somewhere and celebrate with the fans.
Wow. You got Reading tonight, right?
Yeah.
You'd rather
I'm nearly there, mate. I'm nearly there.
Yeah, okay. You'd rather get 3 points than England win the Euros.
Personally, yeah, because Derby means loads more to me than England. I'd want England to win, and I want England to win the Euros. It'd be brilliant.
All right, what about this? You lose tonight because you're still in the top six, right? You're third, I think. You'd rather you lose tonight, right? But you still get the playoffs, or England win the Euros.
Playoffs.
Okay, all right. It's interesting. Jay's an Arsenal fan. Hi, Jay.
Afternoon, lads. You okay?
I'm good. Very well. How are you today?
Yeah, all right. Not too bad. I don't wear glasses, I'm afraid, though, mate. So I can't help you with that.
It's amazing the amount of people that don't wear glasses, isn't it, that have phoned up?
I mean, it's just one of those things, isn't it? I mean, I'm trying to think how many people I'd see on the street wearing glasses versus people that don't.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because we'll find out while you're on the phone. I'll ask all three of us, I'll take, me, you and Benny. I'll start with you. Percentage of people in this country that wear glasses, Jay. What are you going for?
Oh, my word.
I'll write it down. I'll write Benty's and I'll write mine last. And while you're speaking, our people in the creche will get the answer. What are you going for?
Well, I just think how many opticians you see, how many adverts you see for Specsavers. I would reckon it's probably around about 40 to 45%, I reckon.
I'll put you 43%, all right?
Yeah, sounds
You're
perfect.
saying nearly half the or half the population wear glasses?
You can't walk down a high street without seeing 4 or 5 opticians.
Okay.
So there's got to be demand.
Okay, I've got the answer. I don't know it yet. Don't tell me yet. What are you going for?
I'm going to go for 38%.
38%. I think it's a lot less. I think it's about a quarter of the people. I'm going to go 25%. So, Jay, you've gone 43. Benny, 38. I've gone 25. Joe, tell me the answer. As of September, 77% of women and 68% of men wore glasses or contact lenses.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. There you go. We've learned something. That is, Jay, listen, you're closest, so you've won £5,000. Well done.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Bank details will be ready after the call, yeah?
Let me just say, for legal reasons, you haven't. That's a joke, okay?
That's totally fine.
But we've all learned something today. What's your view on Club v Country?
I mean, firstly, I think it's a little bit disrespectful the way that Liverpool have handled this. I don't think that Liverpool are doing anything other than partying really hard, that there's not going to be 5 or 6 additional games put on Mo Salah during the AFCON. I reckon they're absolutely delighted that he's going to miss these games, and he was going to miss these games anyway. The fact that he's not even going to play them now and can't play at all, okay, yeah, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, but I think they'd rather he doesn't play all of them and then gets to the final. I think it's like...
But you get that, right? They pay his wages, and he's one of the best players ever to have played for them.
I reckon they are quietly, secretly, very happy they're not going to have all those additional miles put on him for all the other games, the rest of the group, and then all the way to the final, and then maybe even like it could be a full final, 120 minutes and penalties. They're not going to want to put those miles under his legs for that. So I think they've been pretty harsh on Egypt, the way they've kind of said, oh, you know, we don't want this, we don't want that, when I actually think they're partying.
Okay. Oh, go on. Sorry, go on. Carry on, Jay.
Just the point I was going to make. I think if you were to look at it, I see what all the points are, but I reckon if you were to go to Erling Haaland now and say, Erling Haaland, for your nation, it's very unlikely that Norway are going to make a major tournament, they're going to make a World Cup or a Euros. They probably won't even do that well in the Nations League because of where you're at. You are one of the best players in the world, but you're hampered to a point by your nationality. For him, the pinnacle of his career is going to be winning the treble with Man City, scoring all those goals he did last season, over playing for his nation and getting beat 4-0 in a qualifier.
If you said to Haaland, I'll take your league title away, but you play for your national side, Norway, at a major tournament, I don't know which way he'd go on that.
I don't think it is a coin flip for pretty much everybody out there, I reckon. But
Yeah.
I think just looking at the facts, you go, he's done absolutely everything. That is nothing. Not a lot is going to compete with that. I don't think there's much out there, domestic league club, that is going to put it on the same level as winning a treble and playing the way he did, scoring those levels of goals.
Okay.
So I think it's where your nation's at versus where your club's at. You could be amazing for your club, but play for a smaller nation. I think you're always going to pick your success day to day rather than occasional that it would be with...
Jay, I've got to let you go because we're off air at 7, but I hear what you're saying. Thank you for that.
Let me ask a question as a Man United fan.
Yeah.
Would you rather England win the Euros or Man United win the league?
England win the Euros. It's not even a question for me.
Over Manchester United win the
I've
league?
seen it happen. I've never seen England win the Euros.
Wow. Okay.
Never seen it. What would you rather? Arsenal?
Arsenal.
What about England World Cup?
Then Arsenal.
England World Cup, Arsenal Champions League.
Yeah, Arsenal Champions League. 100%. Joe, England
You
World
just told me how important it is to play for your country.
As a player.
That's unbelievable.
As a player. As a fan, different.
That's unbelievable from you.
Ipswich win the Premier League or England win the World Cup? Told you. Ipswich.
Premier League. But Joe's never played for England.
Yeah, but as a player, it's different. As a fan, it's... Do you know what I mean? It's completely different.
I'm stunned that you've said that.
Look, ask Ryan the same question.
I don't care about Ryan, if I'm honest. Let me ask you a question, right? How does it work if Mohamed Salah goes back to Liverpool and the club doctor looks at him and says to Klopp, I think he's going to be all right to go back, right? Yeah. Can Kloppy go, to try and make sure he can't?
Yeah.
Right? Hold on. Can the doctor say to Mohamed Salah, it's a lot worse than you thought, and he'll go, is it? Oh, okay.
No,
Can all that happen?
No, the Egypt FA will probably have a look at him first.
Will they send a doctor?
Yeah, no, send it. I'm around that, and then they'll get a second opinion, probably from Liverpool's people, and then that's where they'll have to.
Okay, I'm not suggesting Liverpool would do that.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.